Did you know that the international airport of Entebbe was sold to the Chinese? That is why it's called HUEN. And I'm like, how comes I did not know about that? Maybe let me go do a little research about it. And this is what I found, guys. You need to watch this till the end. Now, just like you see in Uganda, we have the agency or an organization or an authority that is responsible for the road transport. It forms the standards that we are supposed to use on the road. It forms the road signs. It forms the safety measures that we are supposed to use on the road. Just like that, also in aviation, we have many agencies, and mainly there are these two. One is IATA and then one is ICAO. IATA is International Air Transport Association. ICAO is International Civil Aviation Organization. Now, just like you see that we have cars in Uganda, yeah, and those cars have plates, number plates, you get what I mean? You are able to identify a government vehicle by its number plate. Usually it starts with UG and then the number and then maybe another letter. You're able to identify a private car by its number plate. So it is the same case here. IATA has codes for different airports all over the world. Same with ICAO. And usually this is how the IATA codes look like. IATA codes are the first three letters, or they are derived from the name of the airport or the city it serves. You get what I mean? For example, Entebbe International Airport. Instead of saying Entebbe International Airport, the IATA code for this particular airport is EBB. And these codes and these IATA codes are usually used for making airline reservations, airline timetables, and also they are on your baggage tags. For example, if you travel a lot, when you check on your bag, you will see EBB somewhere. That's an IATA code, and it's a representation of Entebbe International Airport. Now, on the other side, the ICAO codes are codes you will not usually see on bags. No. These ones are mostly for geographical context. For example, when you look at the map of the world that you're seeing right there, letter C, you can see it's in Canada, K is in the United States of America, you can see S is in South America. In Africa, we have G to represent the northern Western African countries, F to represent Central and then South African countries, H to represent East African countries and then Northeastern countries. So for the ICAO codes, the first one or the first two letters of that code, they usually represent or indicate the region or country, and then the other letters on the code, they define the airport. For example, HUEN. Now it's time for demystification. HUEN. H is for the region, U is for the country, Uganda, EN is for the first two letters of the name of the airport, Entebbe International Airport. Another example would be maybe the airport in Arua. The IATA code for that airport is RUA, R-U-A. You get what I mean? And then the ICAO code for that airport is HUAR, which is H-U-A-R. H for the region, U for Uganda, AR for the name of the airport, Arua Airport. So HUEN doesn't simply mean it's a Chinese sort of airport, or the airport has been sold to Chinese. And I also believe that these ICAO codes are actually unique identifiers of airports globally. HUEN is a unique identifier for Entebbe International Airport. And this is what I believe, that these codes actually facilitate standardized communication globally in aviation and help to ensure safety, efficiency, and smooth running of aviation operations. So the number one lesson that I've learned in all this, before I didn't know all this information, now I do know. You get what I mean? As young African people, as young people globally, it's very much important that before we actually sign, seal, or stamp a matter and confirm it to be gospel truth, man, let's do some searching, especially these things that are roaming all about the internet, all around the internet. It's very much important that before you actually confirm a thing, before you actually run with it, do some research about it. You'll be surprised to find out that not everything is as gospel truth as we think they are. Someone speaking the African world, things that actually do matter. I'll surely see you in the next one. Conspiracy Demystified.